Have you ever heard of scientists using cosmic rays from outer space to explore the ancient world? It almost sounds like something out of science fiction. But right now, beneath the streets of Jerusalem, archaeologists and physicists are working together to peer into the Earth using particles created in the heart of exploding stars. And what they've found may shed new light on one of the most mysterious places in the Bible, the city of David, and possibly even Jeremiah's ancient cistern. Stay with me until the end of this video, because what begins as cutting-edge science ends with a question that touches every believer. What does it mean when modern physics meets sacred history? For centuries, the city of David has been one of the most excavated and debated places on Earth. It's where King David is said to have built his palace. It's the site of ancient water tunnels, fortifications, and treasures buried deep beneath the modern city of Jerusalem. Yet, even after more than 100 years of digging, scholars admit we've only uncovered a fraction of what lies below. Most of the city of David remains hidden in darkness, sealed away in stone tunnels and chambers no human eye has seen in thousands of years. Until now. The breakthrough comes from a tool you wouldn't expect in biblical archaeology: muon imaging. What is a muon? Imagine a particle raining down from space created when cosmic rays smash into Earth's atmosphere. Muons pass through matter, stone, water, even us constantly. But here's the secret. They don't pass through everything equally. The denser the material, the more muons get absorbed. By setting up detectors underground, scientists can actually map out empty spaces and hidden chambers based on how many muons make it through. In other words, they can see into the Earth without digging a single shovel of dirt. This isn't just theory. Muon imaging has already been used with jaw-dropping results. In Egypt, detectors placed in the Great Pyramid revealed a massive hidden void no one knew was there. Suddenly, the ancient world had to be re-examined. Now, the same technology has come to Jerusalem, focused on one of the holiest and most contested sites on Earth. Imagine the tension. Physicists setting up sensitive detectors, archaeologists watching eagerly, and theologians holding their breath. Because any discovery here has world-shaping implications. At the center of the current project is something called Jeremiah's cistern. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 38, we read how the prophet was lowered into a muddy cistern and left to die, until Ebed-Melech the Cushite rescued him with ropes and rags. That cistern has long been a matter of tradition and speculation in Jerusalem. Is the structure archaeologists point to today really the one Jeremiah was thrown into? Or is the real one still hidden beneath the ground? Until now, there was no way to be sure without tearing apart layers of precious history. But with muon imaging, that might finally change. Here's where it gets exciting. Early results from the detectors have suggested anomalies, shapes that don't match the known tunnels and water channels. In plain language, there may be hidden chambers beneath the city of David. Think about that. Chambers sealed since the days of the kings, possibly holding inscriptions, vessels, or even records tied to the First Temple period. Could it be that technology designed to study black holes and supernovas is about to reveal evidence of Solomon's kingdom or of Jeremiah's ordeal? Now, before we get carried away, remember, anomalies don't always mean discoveries. Sometimes it's just natural caves or collapsed tunnels. But isn't that part of the mystery? For thousands of years, the city of David has held its secrets tightly. Every stone turned over has changed our understanding of the Bible's history. And now, for the first time, we have the means to peek ahead, to glimpse outlines of what might be waiting before we even dig. If you've made it this far in the video, here's something that will make your jaw drop. Muon imaging isn't just confirming anomalies, it's mapping them with incredible precision. Archaeologists can already see outlines of voids beneath areas where scripture records monumental events. For example, near the Gihon Spring, where Solomon was anointed king in 1 Kings 1:38-39. detectors are picking up irregular muon patterns. Could there be ceremonial chambers there? Storage rooms? Or perhaps even passages that connected the water system to the palace above? The possibilities are enormous. And let's not forget the theological implications. The Bible tells us in Luke 19:40 that if the disciples kept silent, the stones would cry out. Isn't it fascinating that today, quite literally, the stones of Jerusalem are speaking through cosmic particles? Particles born in distant galaxies are passing through these ancient ruins and allowing us to read history in a way no generation before us ever could. It's as if God is using the universe itself to shine a flashlight on the past. Now, think about this from a broader perspective. Every time archaeology uncovers something in Jerusalem, the entire world takes notice. When Hezekiah's tunnel was discovered, it confirmed accounts in 2 Chronicles 32:30. When the Babylonian destruction layers were found, they echoed the words of 2 Kings 25. If muon imaging reveals a hidden chamber tied to Jeremiah, or even something from Solomon's reign, it won't just be another archaeological story. It will ripple through history, politics, faith, and science. Here's a thought. What if the next major confirmation of the Bible's accuracy doesn't come from a spade in the dirt, but from technology that reaches to the stars? What if physics itself testifies to the truth of Scripture? Isn't that exactly what Psalm 19 declares? The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. So let me leave you with a question that will keep you thinking long after this video ends. What else lies beneath the city of David, waiting for the right moment, for the right technology to bring it to light? And more importantly, why now? Why, in this generation, are the deepest secrets of Jerusalem beginning to be revealed through beams of cosmic light? Some would say it's coincidence, that technology just happens to be advanced enough in our day to make this possible. But for those who believe the Bible, it's hard not to wonder if there's something bigger at play. Daniel 12:4 speaks of a time when knowledge shall increase. Could it be that we're living in that time when tools once unimaginable are now uncovering what God has preserved for thousands of years? Maybe the timing isn't random at all. Maybe these discoveries are surfacing now because they are meant for this generation, to strengthen faith, to call us back to the truth of Scripture, and to remind us that history is not forgotten, only waiting to be revealed. Stick around for the discoveries still to come. Because if muon imaging continues to deliver, we may soon be standing at the edge of the greatest archaeological revelation of the century. And it's all happening right beneath our feet,